Hi you guys! Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a freaking beautiful day. I'm so excited about today's video. I'm so excited about today's topic. I cannot wait to dive straight into it. Today we are going to be chatting about tips and tricks when training on your period, and then I'm going to give you guys a free little workout at the end. So hopefully you guys can save it, do it, try it out, let me know how it goes. So yeah, we're going to get straight into it, but before we do, I just wanted to let you know that on Friday, I am going to be doing a little part 2 to today's video. I'm basically going to be chatting to you guys more in depth about what I use when I'm on my period, what products I use to help me, and then I'm going to be unboxing a little gift I received from a company in the UK. I basically wrote a little article for them, just explaining some tips and tricks when training on your period. So I'm hoping that today's video and Friday's video gives you a whole bunch of content to help you the next time you're on your period and the next time you feel like exercising. Okay, we're going to get straight into it. First things first. I get it. I totally get it. Training during your period is not the greatest thing ever. And I used to avoid training throughout this 1 week of the month because I didn't feel great. I had no energy. I felt gross. I didn't know what to do, and it was probably just the worst time for me. And then I started developing period-friendly workouts, and I started to do more research about it, and I started to experiment within myself, and that's why I'm here today, to share the tips I have learned and to help you guys. So there are many reasons as to why we don't like working out when we are going through our menstrual cycle. One of the first and most common reasons is just pain or discomfort, coming either from a pad, a tampon, a menstrual cup, whatever form you are using, probably causes you discomfort when you are exercising. Number 2 is just feeling tired, feeling fatigued, not feeling your normal self. Then just normal back pain, period cramping, right in the stomach, just isn't a fun time when we are training. And then lastly, just feeling moodier, feeling a little bit down, a little bit depressed, a little bit more sad, feeling irritated. I mean, who really wants to work out when you're feeling at your top most prime irritated? It's not the first thing I want to do. So I totally get it. There's so many reasons as to why we don't want to do it. Either discomfort coming from a pad or tampon, either discomfort from back aches, from stomach cramps, from nausea, from feeling tired. It's just all around not really a fun time. But if you can learn what works for your body, I promise you, there are so many amazing benefits for you, for your body, for your journey, if you make use of training during your period. To put it into perspective for you, if you take off 1 week of training every single month to generalize a 7-day period, if you take off 7 days a month for a whole year, that is going to work out to be 12 weeks missed of training throughout a year, which equals 3 months. And when you put it into perspective like that, I mean, it's quite crazy to miss 3 months of training. And so, yeah, it's so important that you just understand why you should be moving and the benefits you can actually gain from training on your period. One of the first most obvious reasons is just lessening your PMS symptoms. So for me, one of the biggest ones is just I feel more energized after a workout. I don't necessarily mean a high intensity, crazy workout. I've used every single little bit of energy in me and now I have more energy afterwards. I'm not talking about that style of training. I'm just talking about getting my body up and moving, getting your body up and moving for 20 to 30 minutes, doing some nice strength resistance training. I promise you afterwards, you're not going to feel as sluggish and tired as what you would feel if you just stay in bed the whole day. Number 2, decreasing your pain symptoms. Now I'm not saying again it's going to kill your pain, take away your pain fully, but it will and it can lessen your pain symptoms. We're getting the blood flowing in the body, and naturally the body responds really well to that. So in my personal experience, I suffer from really bad lower back pain when I'm on my period. Sometimes it gets to a place where it's debilitating. I just want to lie in a little ball with heat sacks all around me. I scream and I just don't want to do anything because I'm in so much pain. I know if I miss training on my very first day of my period, I will be in more pain the next day and the next day if I don't just get up and get the blood flow moving. So in my personal experience, definitely, if you listen to your body, if you listen to these tips and tricks, you know what to do, you know what to avoid, you know what works, then you can definitely decrease your pain throughout your period. Number 3 is just getting a little bit of a workout high. So getting those endorphins going and actually just lifting your mood and lifting your spirits. I know not everyone gets mood swings throughout their cycle. Some of us get really irritable, really sad. It just almost emphasizes all the emotions we do feel, and sometimes it can be really negative and really dark. And I know personally, I get really frustrated with myself when I'm irritated and agitated, and I don't understand why. It's not as simple as saying it's because I'm on my period. It's not that simple, but it almost is that simple. Is that my body just it's making me sad. You know, our hormones are not where they were 7 days ago, and they're different, and it affects the chemicals in our body and in our brain, and just all around within us. So getting that little bit of a workout high, lifting the spirits, I promise you, you are going to feel a little bit happier and a little bit cheerier. And even if it means that doing a workout is only going to give you 10% more happiness, I would any day take that over feeling as moody and agitated as what I do when I am going through my cycle. So big one for me is just lifting the spirits. The 4th benefit for me, and something we don't always think about, is that you can still lose weight when you're on your period. You can still achieve your goals when you're on your period, and you can decrease your bloating. I understand the first day of your period, you're probably at your most bloated phase, but if you get yourself up and moving, by the 2nd day, by the 3rd day, that bloat is going to decrease. It is normal to pick up weight during your cycle. Definitely, it is healthy weight. You either hold in water retention, blood, hormones, all over the place. It's okay, it's not a problem. However, if you're not going to exercise for your 7-day cycle, you're going to just eat all the things you are craving for your 7-day cycle. By the end, you would have picked up weight. When your period is done, you probably would have picked up weight. Versus if you move a little bit every day, you listen to your body, you eat within moderation, you get yourself up and going, you still burn those active calories, by the end of your cycle, chances are, once your hormones have stabilized and normalized again, you could and can still lose weight. So you can still achieve your goals, and you still can progress in your fitness journey. But avoiding training for 7 days and not moving can be more detrimental than just getting up, moving, and doing something light and easy. So yeah, those are the benefits. There are still many, many more, but I want to keep this nice and short before we get into today's workout. But before we get into today's workout, I just want to give you guys some tricks when it comes to training. So essentially, you can do anything and everything when it comes to workouts. You can do anything and everything when it comes to exercises when you are on your period. Doesn't matter what form of training it is, essentially the bottom line is you can do absolutely everything. But it comes down to your personal preference, your personal comfortability levels, and your personal choice. For me, some basic guidelines, I like to avoid jumping movements, high impact movements, deep movements, so deep squatting, deep lunges, deadlifting too low. I don't like to get too low in movements when I'm on my period, either because of discomfort that comes from a pad or a tampon, or, sorry to be a little bit graphic, just because if you get too low in movements, it almost feels like you pee in your pants, obviously when that blood flow comes out. And that is just not a great feeling at all. Same applies with jumping, bouncing up and down, opening up your legs too quick. Try to start off the worst phases of your cycle, training abs and arms, upper body, core, resistance strength training. And then on the lighter days, moving into training legs. Take it nice and easy, focus on slow, controlled movements. For me, these have just been the best that I've found within myself and the best that works with my clients. You can do everything and anything. You can still do your cardio movements. You can still run. You can still step. You can still use equipment at the gym. Gym training is a lot easier to do when you are on your period. Home-based training is a little bit more difficult because we don't have the versatility of some of the strength and isolation machines that we would have at a gym. I'm going to get straight into today's workout video. So let's go get changed, and I'll see you guys back here in a second. Okay, you guys are a little bit close. I'm
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio
Yay, awesome job you guys. So what I want you to focus on doing, squeezing and engaging with your core. I want you to repeat the workout we have just done 4 times and just focus on your breathing. Just get yourself up and moving and hopefully you feel a little bit better after today's workout. Let me know if you found these tips useful. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video. Share with a friend, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys on Friday.